Franceen here with your weekly scoop on making the healthy choice. Today I'm in my kitchen preparing breakfast and getting my kids off to school. Now, a lot of us don't have a whole lot of time in the morning, so let's talk about a convenient, popular breakfast that we serve to our kids and even to ourselves. Blueberry waffles with maple syrup, and hopefully some milk or yogurt to go with that to give you the protein that you need. So let's look at the choices I have here. Here I have blueberry waffles with syrup. In here it says enriched wheat flour. Now that's not whole wheat flour. In order for it to be whole wheat, it has to say whole. It's important to get whole grains in the diet, but not everything you eat has to be 100% whole grains. So let's move on. Then they say vegetable oil. Now canola is the best, so it says here canola and or soybean oil. Which one is it? One or the other? How do you know what you're getting? But here's the kicker. Where's the fruit in these blueberry waffles? It says natural and artificial blueberry flavored nuggets. When they say flavored, it doesn't have to have one bit of the real stuff in there. And what's a nugget? Well, it says here, a nugget is sugar. And then down here it says blue dye number 2 and red dye number 40. There are additives and preservatives that are okay to have in moderate amounts in the diet, but blue dye number 2 and red dye number 40 are not one of those. Let's look at the syrup. In this maple syrup, there is not one bit of maple in this entire bottle of maple syrup. It has corn syrup, high fructose corn syrup, water, and artificial flavors and preservatives. So let's look at the healthier option. Here we have a plain waffle, and we topped it with real blueberries and 100% pure maple syrup. Let's look at the ingredients. You have here enriched flour. Again, this is not whole wheat, but it has other wholesome ingredients like vegetable oil, and it has eggs and baking soda. No dyes in here, no artificial preservatives or additives. Then it's topped with blueberries. Now I used frozen blueberries, but it was frozen without any added sugar, so it's just as healthy as the fresh. It says in here, ingredients, blueberries. The maple syrup, 100% pure maple syrup. Let's look at the ingredients. 100% pure maple syrup. Prep time, basically the same. It'll take maybe a minute more to prepare the healthier option because you have to take the blueberries out of the freezer and defrost them, so maybe a minute. Now let's talk cost, because I know what you're probably thinking. Fran, I am not spending $6.99 for a 16-ounce bottle of pure maple syrup when I can get a 24-ounce bottle for $2.99. And blueberries are expensive too. Well, let's do the math. I got this big bag of frozen blueberries at Walmart and I spent $9.99, but it has 20 servings in there, 20 half-cup servings, so each serving is about 50 cents. Now because I used the blueberries on here, the sweetness of the blueberries negates you from having to use all that syrup. So I used 1 tablespoon of the pure maple syrup versus the 4 tablespoons in the other option. Plus, the intense flavor of the pure maple syrup a little bit goes a long way. So here we have also one less waffle because you're filling up on blueberries, which is not only going to give you more nutrition, it's going to fill you up and control your appetite much more steadily throughout the day. Bottom line is this, to feed yourself or your child, the healthier option is going to cost you only about 22 cents more. Those are the facts, you make the choice. Oh, I think I may have already made it for you. I'm Franceen, America's nutritionist of choice, helping you make the healthy choice. And don't forget to join me next week when my weekly scoop will be, how do you make a healthy choice at Panera Bread? Because although you may think otherwise, not all their choices are good for your health or your waistline.